Hello, welcome. This is our lift. It has two baskets and controlled by two timers. First, let's check the food. This is a 2.5 pound drink. I put two of them in one basket. That's 5 pounds. Probably enough to. Let's see what. We added some new function and let's see how it works. I set the timer at 2 minutes. So let's start fry. Push the start button. Start and other starting. Now we added a new function. Let's see. That one has the function of shaking. Every 10 seconds it will do a little shake. What this does is that it will make the oil flow a little bit and prevents any place that over frying. This is useful especially for a very long time frying, like frying chicken. Sometimes it has to be over 10 minutes. With this function, basically it does it by itself. I talked with my friend. I said, I make more salary than you. Do you believe it? They say, yeah, this is to my colleagues in China. Everybody knows that people in USA make more salary than people in China. Then I asked why. Well, my understanding is that people in USA can use a lot of machines to do the job. The machine doesn't ask for any extra salary. Once they are paid, and they will work honestly all the time, and that's why. That's why I thought that we make this machine to do all this boring work, and that's the way to go. Especially, if you haven't used the automatic lathe, I think this is a great machine to start with. Okay, now if somebody doesn't like this shaking function, well, we can simply turn it off. Now let me turn this thing off and it will start normal fry. So now let's start a normal fry. So I simply push one and start again. Start then they will work as normal. That it doesn't have any shake option. Just one. We have one button that says no shaking. But of course, later if you want, you can always turn it on. So machine will do whatever we want them to do and do the work nicely. That's the fun part of it. If you have any sort of work that you don't want to do it, and then you can always ask the machine to do it for you. And this has been set for 2 minutes, so we can leave it up anytime we want. We don't have to wait for 2 minutes. Say now I want to leave it up. Push the reset button and leave it up. Leave it up. Now if I want to turn this shaking function on, we can always turn it on again. So now let's turn it on. Okay, turn it on. Let's start fry again and start and start. now shaking is back. Well, some people say, well, we don't need this stuff. We are working fine. Our customers is happy with us, and why would I have to use your machine? Well, that's a good question. Yes, indeed. Without this lift, you can still do as good a job as it's not something that it's not a life-death thing. But the thing is that with this machine, it can save your employee a lot of time. In fact, if you have 100 fries a day, that means your employee has to come here to pick it up 100 times. And what if he forgot? Even one time in 100 days, and that will screw up the oil and also make the customer unhappy. In fact, my wife runs a restaurant, Shanghai Palace, and he asked me to fry the food, and sometimes I forgot and got over-fried food, and the customer is unhappy. And that's why I designed this machine. And now, after using this machine, we will never have any customer complaint because it's always right at the right time. So it does make a difference, and also it releases your employee from this frying work and make them happy. And they don't have to wash this stuff all the time. They can do whatever they want, and it make them feel better, feel proud of working at your place. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this machine, and besides now it's very affordable. It's just a couple $100, and we can deliver one of these to you. And you can try one, and if you like it, you can buy more. If you don't, and send us back. No problem. It's like just a little toy to play with, but it does work. It does lives all the time, and no problem. Well, thank you very much.